Okay, let's begin. So just stand with your feet comfortably shoulder width apart. Let's do some breathing. So breathe in through your nose and expand your lower abdomen. And then exhale through your nose and allow your belly to relax. Come back in towards your spine. Take a few breaths and focus your attention on the present moment, on here and now. Quiet your mind down a little bit and get ready to do some energy work, some Qigong. One more breath. And then let's do knocking on the door of life. So just twist from your hips and your waist. Tap around the front, around the back. You're tapping on some acupoints that are really important in energy, to awaken your energy. Just relax your shoulders. And then start to tap underneath your collarbone, the top of your chest. For this one, you can exhale through your mouth. Start to release some deep tension. And then tap on top of your shoulder. And now let's start to go on the way back down. Stimulate your lungs, your lung meridian. We'll be doing some work with the lungs, the lung energy today. And then back around your waist. And then next time you exhale, allow your arms to wind down. And then when you come to a stillness, take a breath and feel your body starting to wake up, starting to feel the energy sensation. So now we're going to do a combination of two exercises. Spinal cord breathing, that's this one where it's inhale and you arch back a little bit and exhale, come down, right? And then we're going to add bear walking. So this version of bear walking will be like this. You turn and you lift your back heel. So if you're turning to the right, then your left heel comes back up. And then you do the same thing to the other side. And then you add your spinal cord breathing. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Open your chest a little bit. Works a little bit on your balance. Twist from your hips and your waist. Oh. And one more time. And then bring your arms down, shake out your feet a little bit. And then with your feet still underneath your shoulders, let's do scattering some cheese. Nice releasing exercise. So you bend your knees a little bit and swing one arm in front of you, one arm in back. And then you do the other side. Inhale here, exhale. When you exhale, you're exhaling stress, exhale worries, let go of frustration. See if you can loosen up your knees a little bit so it's kind of a bouncy little movement. And then you can go a little bit more rapidly. Great way to start getting warmed up more deeply. And then just let your arms wind down and take another moment to just feel your body. Starting to feel the energy sensation, starting to really wake up. Breathe in and breathe out. And now step forward a little bit with your right leg and step back with your left. And then just lean forward and kind of shake out your arm like you're shaking all the tension down from your shoulder down to your fingertips and then on out to get recycled. And then even just give your arm a little bit of a push into a circle and then just let that wind down. And then go the other way. So you just get it going and then you let it wind down all by itself. And then inhale, shift your weight back and roll your shoulder back. Exhale, shift your weight forward. Shoulder goes forward. So it's shoulder circles. Inhale as you go back. Exhale as you lean front. Breathe in and breathe out. Now put your attention on your shoulder. You can imagine a golden warm light in your shoulder, warming up deeply into your shoulder and all the muscles, all the joints in this area, even into your upper back. One more time. And then let's do the other side. Now step forward with your left foot, right foot's a little behind, lean forward, and then just shake out your arm a little bit. As if the tension comes down your arm and it's like water drops, you can just shake it off. And then let your arm dangle and start it into a circle one way. Just let your arm circle, then let it wind down all by itself. It's really very gentle exercise that gets into your shoulder blade in between your shoulder blades and the upper back. And then go the other way. Just give it a little push and then let it wind down by itself. And then shift your weight back and roll your shoulder back. Shift your weight forward, shoulder goes forward. Inhale and exhale. Again, focus your attention inside your shoulder, the whole area, in the shoulder joint, around the scapula, your shoulder blade, and start to imagine the golden warm light warming your shoulder. And let that golden light dissolve any aches and pains. And just one more time. And then we'll do another exercise for the shoulders. So for this one, I'll do it standing backwards. So I think you can see it better that way. So this hand goes behind you somewhere at some level. Okay, and then the other hand is like this in front of you. So you'll have your right hand in front of your chest. And then as you exhale, first you turn your hips and then at the waist. And then you see how far you can turn and twist. Look over your shoulder, just gently. You don't need to force it. And then inhale when you come back to the center and exhale as you turn the other way. Notice how the shoulder of the arm that's behind you feels. And then just exhale when you're doing the twist. That helps facilitate the movement. So just keep moving gently. But even with just a gentle movement, you might be able to see how you can increase your range of motion after you've done it a few times. About now, you start to notice it. Exhale as you twist. Last one. And then it's your arms come down. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. So select a level for your arm. The higher up, the more intense the stretch will be. If you want to, you can challenge yourself by just pushing your hand up. Other hand, remember, like this, just right in front of your chest. Feet underneath your shoulders, and then exhale as you twist hips, waist, chest, head. Last thing. Try to avoid leaning over. Try and stand up as straight as you can. And then return and go the other side. Exhale. Inhale back to the center line. Exhale as you slowly turn. And then you might notice how this side feels a little bit different. One shoulder could possibly be a little tighter than the other, have some more restrictions. And this can help you get a little bit more energy flow, blood flow into that area. This is one of my favorite shoulder exercises. Let's just do one more on each side. It helps if you have your knees a little bit bent when you're doing the twist. And then release your arms down. Take a moment to feel your body. Breathe in and breathe out. Oh, feel your shoulders upper arms into your upper back. And now just put your hands around your waist with your thumbs here by each side of your spine. And then hips go forward, and then you can press in on either side of your spine and exhale as your hips go back. Change to another spot, just a little bit lower or a little bit higher, and then press in. When your hips go forward, it'll help those muscles to relax a little. And then you can press in a little bit more. You can select different points all the way up and down your low back and into your sacrum. Hips forward and back. If that doesn't feel too good on your thumbs, you can just use your fists and kind of massage into there. Or a combination of both. You want to see what they each feel like. And notice the tight spots that you have. Couple more times. And then bring your arms out to the sides like this. And we're going to do the teacup exercise again. So imagine you have a teacup with tea in it in each hand. And then we'll do the spirals. This is oiling the joints. It really helps to circulate energy and blood through your arms, legs, to a lot of your joints, most every joint in your body. And so you reach your arms up over your head, hips go forward. And then as the hands go back, hips go back. You can do very slowly. If you've got this one down, you can go to your own pace. Might be a little bit slower, a little bit faster. Exhale and inhale. And then let's reverse that. So now your hands go forward, hips go back, arms go out, and then up over the head, hips come forward. And then you circle around and repeat. Breathe in and breathe out. Have your knees slightly bent or soft. Feel your hands as you're doing this. As you're moving your hands through the air, you can start to feel like energy mittens all around your hands and up your arms, starting to envelop your whole body. And then go ahead and just let your arms come down by your sides and take a deep breath and feel your body starting to really wake up that chi, tingling feeling. And then legs wide apart and bend your knees. Put the weight of your upper body onto your thighs like this. And then we'll do a little spinal twist here. So press into your right thigh and twist. Exhale and stay here on this side. Keep on breathing. Maybe you can deepen the twist, deepen the stretch. Every time you exhale, feel it in your lower back, feel it in your inner thigh, and maybe other places too. And then slowly transition over to the other side and stay here for about 3 breaths. And now, every time you take a breath, change to the opposite side. So exhale as you twist. Inhale on the transition on this one. Exhale. And then come back to the center. And if you want, you can change your feet in to pull your feet in a little bit. And we'll do a forward fold. So just go over as far as you're comfortable with. If you want, just hang right over and stretch out your low back. Stretch out your hamstrings. Relax your neck if you're leaning all the way over. Breathe in and breathe out. And then put your hands on your thighs and slowly stand up. Now we'll do a lunging exercise. So turn and face to your right and then lift up the back heel. So your hips are facing directly over to the side. And then your arms are out like this. And you want to open up your hand a little bit and particularly focus on the thumb because that's where the lung meridian goes into your thumb. Right? And then you press your arms down. So it's got a flying motion. And reverse that and on the upstroke. So exhale and inhale. And your hands are as if they're pressing on a wall. You can adjust your feet a little closer together so it's not so challenging. It works a little bit on your balance and strength, along with a little bit of flexibility, especially in that hip flexor of the back leg. Two more times. And then you can put your hand on your thighs, slowly turn to face front, make prayer hands in front of your chest, and then breathe in and breathe out. It's heart to the sky. Inhale and open your chest. And exhale. Open the back of your chest. So you open on the front side and open on the back side. Really establish a big opening for your breath. Two more times. And then turn to the other side. So you're facing towards your left and you want to lift up that back heel You can make your legs closer together or farther apart, depending on how you want to challenge. And then hands to the sides, as if you're pressing into a wall on the front and on the back. And then exhale as you straighten that front leg, and inhale as you allow yourself to get lower again. You can bend the back knee a little bit. Inhale as your arms come back up. Exhale on the downstroke. Challenge yourself to stand up as straight as you can. And one more time. And then turn and face front again. Prayer hands in front of your chest. Breathe in and out. In and out. One more time. And then put your hands on your thighs. Let's do another fold, another forward fold. Go over as far as you're comfortable with. Stretch out your low back, stretch out your hamstrings. Relax your shoulders and your neck. And then slowly support your weight on your thighs as you come up. Clasp your hands, arms up over the head, and exhale. And then let's shake. Shake out your feet a little bit, shake out your hands, and let's do a little bouncing, a little shaking. Breathe out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, make that heart sound, that HA sound. It's really like a sigh, just sigh out. Relax your shoulders, relax your wrists, bounce your knees. Last exhale, and come to a rest. And now take a moment to check in again. Feel your body. Feel that tingling sensation be all the way down your arms, down your legs, into your hands, into your feet. And then just bring your hands in front of you like this, palms face down. Let's have opening the flow. So breathe in, allow your arms to float up. Then they pull a little closer to you as you let them gently float down. On the exhale, inhale and exhale. This is a wonderful exercise to relax into the flow. At first, you are doing the exercise, you're doing the movement, but then as you get entrained to the movement, then the movement just happens. The movement does you. Because I'm inhaling, my arms are floating up. And when I exhale, the arms float down, just very effortlessly. Inhale, relax your shoulders, allow your knees to bend slightly. You can focus on your spine. Maybe try to create a slight undulation as you move the energy up and down your spine. Feel your hands gathering more and more energy and bringing out more and more energy sensation in your hands, your arms, through your whole body. Let's just go ahead and close your eyes and do 4 more times. You don't want to close your eyes. You can just but half close your eyes and gaze down toward the floor. And then when your arms come down, let your hands face each other and create an energy ball between your hands. Feeling your hands. You can open your hands wider apart and then bring them closer together. Inhale, inhale when the hands come closer together. And exhale when your hands go farther apart. Last time. And then bring your hands down in this low tree position. We're going to do another combination of movements. So we're going to do stagger stance again. So step forward with your left, and your right foot is behind. And then it's going to be shifting the weight to the front and then shifting your weight to the back. You can straighten up a little bit as you make the transition, but try and stay fairly low, staying fairly low. And now we're going to add that centering exercise. So shift your weight to the front, reach your arm out to the front, and then bring it down the center line. As you shift to the center and then to the back, do the same thing to the back. Inhale as you gather energy. Exhale as you come through the center. You're reaching out behind you, gathering in some fresh energy right down the center line into your lower abdomen. Reach out to the front. Gather in more energy into your system. As you keep doing this movement, the fresh energy is making a connection and a balance between your 3 treasures: the treasure of your mind, the treasure of your emotions at the heart center, and the treasure of your physical energy. A few more times. Just changing the angle that you're standing changes a lot in this exercise. Once more each side. And then bring your feet next to each other and do the same thing. Other side. So now your right foot will be forward. And let's start this way. And inhale, shift your weight to the front. And now to the back. Inhale as you bring your arms up, and exhale as you transition to the other side. You're gathering your energy, centering your energy so your energy is not scattered. Your mind isn't scattered with racing thoughts. And then one last time. And step your feet next to each other. Bring your hands down. Form that energy ball between your hands again. Take a breath and feel your body, especially your hands, your arms, and then feel your feet and your legs. Next, we'll do Zen circles. So I'm going to show you a special hand position that we'll use at the end of the exercise. So I'll get a little closer so you can see. This is called sword fingers. So it's two fingers together like this, and you're just holding your thumb and the other two fingers like that. And this is a very powerful way of pulling energy into your system. So first we'll make the Zen circle. So your legs wide underneath your shoulders, and then you'll sweep your arm around and make a big circle in front of you. You don't need to strain, just making the circle. Now the Zen circle represents all things. So the things that are seen, the things that are not seen, the forms, all the forms that you see around you, and the formless. So if we had a paintbrush in our hand, the form might be the line that we're drawing. And in the center, that's where the formless lives, which is very appropriate because we have our bodies, we have the form, and then we also have formless things. We have our thoughts, we have our emotions, we have our energy. So now during Qigong, let's focus more on the energy, the things that are formless. Breathe in as you bring your arms up and over, and exhale as your arm goes down. So you're just shifting your weight slightly and turning from the hips. Allows you to get a larger circle, more all-encompassing. And now start to make the circle a little bit smaller and let it spiral down and get smaller and smaller. And then start to make the sword fingers. The two fingers are out, and you're like directing energy like a conductor, letting it get smaller and smaller. You're condensing the energy, and then when it gets small, you pull it in to your center line. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's do the other side. Inhale, arm comes up and over. Exhale, arm goes down and around. On this part, you lead with the back of your hand. And then your palm faces out. Inhale and exhale. If you want, you can close your eyes for the next few repetitions and just feel yourself going with the flow. We've really established this pattern, this circular pattern. And now start to make that circle a little bit smaller and a little bit smaller. Let it spiral down. Let it feel like you're collecting the energy with your sword fingers very powerfully, pulling a huge amount of energy into your system. And then when it gets small, the circle is small. Inhale as you pull your hand in towards you. And then inhale and exhale. Let's have pulling down heaven. Breathe in and smooth down the center line. Breathe in and out through your nose. And then this time, when you bring your hands down, put your hands on top of your lower abdomen and just bring your legs closer together. And allow your energy to settle. You can gently allow yourself to rock and sway. Just a subtle little movement. One more breath. And then exhale and relax. Let's do a short meditation. You can go ahead and sit down or lie down. Just make yourself comfortable. Sit or lie down in a way that you are feeling supported. If you're sitting, you can have pillows behind you. Or if you want, you can sit all the way forward on the edge of the chair and just sit up as straight as you can. Go ahead and close your eyes and start to focus on your breath. Just start to take some slow, deep breaths. And let your breath take you into a meditation. Meditation. It's a time to check in with yourself. Check in with your mind. Check in with your body. It's a time for transformation. A time when we can let go of any certain energies that are not benefiting us anymore. Maybe let go of some emotions, some negative emotions, or thoughts, racing thoughts, repetitive thoughts, or something physical. Tight shoulders, sore lower back. As you sit and breathe, You're bringing in something new. You're bringing in something fresh. Fresh energy in. Let your breath be very slow. Breathe in through your nose and exhale through your nose. Just focus on your breath. Breathing slowly and deeply through your nose. As you slow down your breathing, notice that your mind starts to slow down. And as your mind slows down, let your consciousness wake up to something else, something other than just thinking thoughts. First, bring your mind into the present moment. We can drop into the present moment by simply focusing on the breath. Follow your breath. As you inhale, it comes in through the nose, through the sinuses, down your throat, and filling up your lungs. And then feel the breath returning from your lungs up through your throat, through the sinuses, and into the outside environment. When you inhale, you're taking energy in from nature. When you exhale, you're sending your energy back out into nature. Where does your breath come from? Where does your breath become you? Where do you become your breath? It's all a flow. It's all a continuum. Feel it and experience it. Notice the sensation of energy in your body. Sense some tingling energy moving from your chest and your heart center. Let it move down through your arms to your elbows and all the way to the palms of your hands. And now feel a warm relaxation running through your back, your neck, your shoulders. Sense a light, effervescent quality in your head and through your mind. Take a deep breath and put your attention on your lower abdomen. Breathe into your lower abdomen, your lower dantian. Feel centered. Feel grounded. And this area of your lower abdomen is where we find original chi, where we started from. When we put our minds there, we can keep our minds grounded, our thoughts calm, and we can enter the present moment even deeper. Breathe in slowly and exhale slowly. Feel relaxation flowing down your legs, all the way down to your feet. And now, keeping your eyes closed, slowly bring your hands over your belly and take some more deep, slow breaths. Focus on the area by your hands, your lower abdomen. And now you can make a circle on your abdomen and center all that energy we've been cultivating today. Take one more breath. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and stretch. Stretch your arms. And then gently sweep down your arms a few times. And then down your chest. Put your hands in front of your chest and just take a moment to breathe in gratitude. How about inhale and feel gratitude for that breath? And exhale, send out blessings. One more breath. And take that energy out into your day.